Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have selected Antoine Winfield Jr. with their second round draft pick. I believe it was pick 45. Don't quote me on that, but I am absolutely stunned that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were able to acquire Antoine Winfield Jr. with their second round draft pick. I thought for sure he was going to be gone by then, and I am so happy that we have him on this team. And I know people are going to cry foul and say, well, we didn't get a running back in the second round, and we really need another defensive back? And I understand those concerns, and I will be talking about the Buccaneers third round draft pick here after this video. But focusing on Antoine Winfield Jr., this pick is amazing. I may like this pick more than the Tristan Wirfs pick, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I think that Antoine Winfield Jr. is absolutely phenomenal as a safety. He had 7 interceptions in his last season with Minnesota, and now he is coming to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and his versatility is absolutely phenomenal. He can play free safety, strong safety, he can play slot, cornerback. You can put him pretty much anywhere and he will excel. He is an absolute ball hawk. Now, I know a lot of people probably wanted J.K. Dobbins when he was on the board, but from what I've seen on Buccaneers Twitter, among other places, there's a lot of people who are pretty much good with this pick given the just sheer value of the player that was there. His dad, Antoine Winfield Sr., did some phenomenal things both in college at Ohio State and in the NFL with the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. He's the same height. He's 5'9", and I know people are going to say, well, isn't that a little bit short for a safety or a cornerback? I don't believe so at all. If Antoine Winfield Sr. could have made it work, I think his son can make it work as well. Now, one of the reasons I love this is because I think that he adds, finally somebody who can be a Tyrann Mathieu or a Budda Baker from the Arizona Cardinals to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I'm not knocking Mike Edwards at all either. I think that he could also have a very similar type of role as to both those guys as well. But Antoine Winfield Jr. was a first-round talent. There's no doubt about that in my mind. There were some other safeties out there. I believe Xavier McKinney got picked before the Bucs, and I believe Grant Delpit was picked one pick before the Bucs by the Cleveland Browns. It was another Greedy Williams situation, but I think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ended up with the best safety out of the bunch. I think that he's going to be an absolute weapon for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. I think he's going to be a leader for that back end, for that secondary, and I think he's going to be able to plug in and play right away, not just as a safety, but potentially as a slot cornerback as well, especially, safety. Cornerback's a little bit more of an interesting situation given Sean Murphy-Bunting and Jamel Dean and, some of those other guys, but I have no doubts in my mind that Antoine Winfield Jr. is going to be a starting safety for this team alongside Jordan Whitehead, and what a phenomenal couple of safeties that you have there in Jordan Whitehead and Antoine Winfield Jr. It's absolutely insane. Me personally, I kind of want to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers somehow find a way to add Antoine Winfield Sr. to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coaching staff. Probably won't happen, but geez, I would love that. Make him an assistant defensive backs coach. Why not? But yeah, this pick I absolutely love. First round value. He's a ball hawk. He's an insane and an insanely good coverage safety. He's a hard hitter. He's a great tackler. He's great in coverage. He's great in the run game. This was a first round talent that somehow fell to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it's just absolutely insane. So I really do enjoy this pick. I think it was a phenomenal pickup. Again, I know some people were upset that the Buccaneers did not get a running back in the second round. They did get one in the third round, and I will be talking about that pick here in a minute, but I can't say enough how much I love this pick. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers do play the Minnesota Vikings at home during this upcoming season, so Antoine Winfield Jr. gets to play his dad's old team. That is an awesome storyline, and again, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter say this. If there's anybody who knows how to use safeties, it's Todd Bowles, and I think he's going to use him exactly how he used a Tyrann Mathieu and how he used other safeties in the past. But I think that this guy is literally a Tyrann Mathieu clone, and I think he's going to be a phenomenal defensive player for the Bucs for many years to come. And hopefully he stays with the Bucs as long as his dad played in the NFL, which was 14 years. But guys, that's it for this quick little video. Let me know what you think about the Antoine Winfield Jr. pick down in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Me personally, this was basically another first round draft pick the Buccaneers made. And while they did not get a running back, hey, it's interesting, but I feel like that this player was way too good to pass up on. So I feel like the Buccaneers made two phenomenal picks in a row with Tristan Wirfs in the first round and Antoine Winfield Jr. in the second round, and that's awesome. That's just awesome. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.